Okay, today is September 17th, and I wanted to share this dream with you guys. It's very similar to about 4 other dreams that I've had like this, where the rapture happens as there's meteors coming down to the earth. In this particular dream, I was driving along my road with my neighbor towards my house. Like, we were literally going home. And we looked up in the sky, and the sky in the dream was beautiful. It looked literally exactly like it does right now. It was like crisp and blue and clear and just beautiful. And so we looked up in the sky and we saw these like smoky, like smoke trails. And we were like, what the heck is that? And so we kept driving, and I decided to look over my left shoulder up into the sky behind us. And I was like, oh my God, because there were just hundreds and hundreds of fireballs, meteors just raining down to the earth. And they were getting closer and closer and closer. And I was like, oh my God. And I said in the dream, I said, these are meteors from the meteor shower that they were talking about. So it was like we knew there was a meteor shower coming. People were expecting it. Just like anytime, I feel like it's every week now we're hearing about, oh, there's supposed to be a meteor shower tonight. So people were expecting it in that sense, but no one was expecting them to actually fall to the earth. Like, nobody had told us that that was going to happen. So I said, oh my gosh, these are the meteors from the meteor shower they were talking about. And I was like, oh my gosh, that means Jesus is coming right now. And when I said that, I had these thoughts in my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I go. Is my neighbor going? And then I could feel this magnetic vacuum in my spirit, as if like God had put, it was almost like God had this huge magnet up in heaven that was pulling towards a magnet in my spirit, in my soul, that I could feel. It was like I could feel the tension and that tugging on me, where I was starting to like be sucked up into the sky. And I felt that in dreams before, where I'm being raptured and I just feel this like vacuum sensation of just like a magnetic pull, like a vacuum. That's the only way I can think about it. And it really reminds me of when some babies are born, they are brought out by forceps or literally a vacuum. That's what it made me think of. And so I'm looking back up at them, and they're getting closer, and just before they start to slam into the earth, I woke up. And I've had like 4 other dreams where the same thing happens, where I'm looking up and the meteors are just about to hit the earth, and then I go up. So I've heard a lot of you guys as well, a lot of other Christians have had that dream where when the meteors come down, we go up. Some have dreamt when the missiles come down, we go up. I personally have dreamt both of those. So I just wanted to share that because it's yet another, I just seem to always have that dream. It's interesting that the dreams are starting back up for me, as far as like prophetic or end times dreams or warning dreams, because it's been so long, like a year or 2 years, to where it's like I just wasn't dreaming anything except personal stuff, which I'm still dreaming personal stuff, showing me things to come in my life if we're not out of here first. But for so long, I wasn't dreaming any of this stuff, and now it started back up again. But it's interesting that it is, because I am so busy with a lot of stuff going on, a lot of changes we're making in our life right now. So my mind really hasn't been on meteors or rapture so much as it usually is. So I just kind of felt like that was God showing me that. I don't know how much longer we have left here, but I always try to be very realistic with myself now and say, 50% we could be gone tomorrow, 50% we could be here next year or the year after. I was convinced that we were out of here in 2012, and I was like double convinced that we were out of here in 2020, and I think most of us were. So I think at this point it's kind of foolish for me to even have any kind of idea like, yep, this is definitely the month that we're leaving, and this is the year that Jesus comes back for us. So I just try not to do that anymore. But at the same time, I always have that hope and that knowing that he could, but I try to be realistic and also tell myself, we could still have more time here, because if you would have told me back then that we would still be here mid-September of 2021, I would have called you a liar. I would have said you're deceived, because there is no way. Lo and behold, here we are. So I don't want to be foolish about that kind of thing anymore. And so that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know if you've had that dream before, because I know a lot of you guys have. Hopefully we don't have too much longer here, but in the meantime, the Lord has shown me and my husband, like, specifically what he wants us to do to occupy until he comes. And we've taken some pretty major steps, and we've already started that process, which I will be sharing on my other channel, Holly's Coffee Break, probably sometime in November, when everything is done and official. So, but yeah, while we're still waiting for him, he commanded us to occupy until he comes. He never said sit on the couch, fold your arms, twiddle your thumbs, board up your windows, and cut yourself off from all humanity. In fact, he said the opposite. He said to occupy. That means stay busy, keep working until he comes back. And so we're making ourselves still available to be of service to others. And this whole new journey that we're going through has been extremely stressful, to the point to where a couple days ago I had kind of like a mental breakdown, like an actual panic attack, anxiety attack, and I was just so overwhelmed. But I was letting the devil just put all kind of bad thoughts and emotions in my head. And I've realized that through all of this that we're going through, all the changes and all the work that needs done through it, no matter how overwhelming it is, these are good things to be stressed out about. So that helps me get through it, to realize when I'm feeling overwhelmed and hopeless and helpless and I can't do it and it's too much, they're good reasons to be stressed out that's going to have a beautiful outcome. So that kind of keeps me going. But I'm excited to share it with you guys, but I want to kind of wait more towards when everything's official. But yeah, if you don't already know my other channel, if I can remember, I will post the link to it down below. And over there is just where I share just little clips and home video type of things, just showing you guys what I'm doing and how I'm occupying until he comes, and just kind of like a more personal side to me, if you're interested in that. I like watching those videos from other people. So that's it for now. If he gives me anything else, I'll come back to share it with you guys. So, all right, bye.